I'm Jack the Greek, and welcome back for another one of my cooking demonstrations. Today, you might be asking, what are we going to cook on the beautiful CrossRay BBQ? Well, it's right in front of you. It's wild boar. And yes, we're cooking some beautiful wild boar that we've been marinating in red wine for around about an hour and a half. Now we're going to complement it with some beautiful potatoes, dress it with some garlic and rosemary, plenty of salt and pepper, and cook it on the CrossRay BBQ. What we're going to do is use the top grill once again. You've seen a few of my videos using the top grill, but also the bottom grill. But today, we are going to be cooking for around about an hour and a half. So we want to make sure that when we cook our beautiful wild boar, we're going to cook it nice and slowly. And now start preparing our wild boar. The first thing we need to do is grab our pan. And I put a bit of anti-grease paper at the bottom, just to keep the pan clean. The second part is just grab the leg itself. Now, beautiful wild boar, just there. Now what we're going to do, we'll put this away, just like this. Now we're going to start preparing it. Grab a small knife and put a couple of holes, just like this. One there, one at the back, and one over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some garlic. We'll put one clove of garlic in there, and another kind of clove of garlic behind here. And we'll grab our beautiful leaves just here, and we'll put them in just like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, we don't need to do too much more to our wild boar because it has its own beautiful flavors itself. So we'll throw that in, throw a couple of those in like that, and just there. We'll put plenty of salt and pepper, like this. We'll turn it over. Go again. Plenty of pepper, give it a beautiful taste. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook this for around about an hour with a lid on, and we're going to cover it with foil. And then for the last half an hour, we're going to take the foil off, and we're going to allow it to brown as well with potatoes. So we've put salt and pepper on our wild boar. We've dressed it up with a bit of garlic and thyme, and now we're going to put a few onions. So I've pre-cleaned them. I'm just going to cut them in half, put them in like that, just a couple, and then grab as many potatoes as we can, because we all know the kids love the potatoes. So we'll put them in just like this. And of course, we'll grab a bit of salt towards the end, and we'll cover our potatoes. So if you look carefully, you'll see I'm going to keep putting potatoes all the way through, so I can't see any of the bottom of the pan. Because the more potatoes, the better, I'd say. Just like that. Lopas. Now you don't want to cut them too small, and you don't want to leave them too big, because they'll either overcook or they won't cook at all. Okay, so we have our bay leaves. We'll put a couple of them in as well, just to give it a beautiful flavour. One there, one at the back, one at the front. Close that. We'll put a bit of butter just on top. Oh, that's a bit much. Go, just there. Just pile it on. Opa, that's it. Just like that. There. And now we have our water. So we're going to put water at the bottom. I'm probably going to put about 1.5 to 2 litres for the entire time that we are cooking our wild boar, because we want to make sure we keep it moist. So in goes the water, and of course, Jack the Greek, without olive oil, I don't think I can survive, to be honest. So we'll put a bit of olive oil, just like that. Beautiful, excellent. Okay, and I reckon we could probably sneak in one more potato, just over here, in this little corner here. There you go. Cut it in threes and put it in like that. Now, there we go. Put it a bit closer for you so you can see. We'll put our foil on top now. Always put the shiny side down. And there we go. My beautiful wild boar. We'll see you in about an hour's time. So let's leave the lid sitting on about 350 degrees. Put it right in the middle. Close the lid and let it cook for around about an hour. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Obas, welcome back. You're back to Jack the Greek again, and we've been doing a beautiful meal on the CrossRay BBQ. It's a beautiful wild boar. Now, we've had it cooking for about an hour, so let's take it out now, put it on our table, and have a look and see how it's going. We did say that it should take about an hour before we need to take off the foil and let it brown up. So let's have a bit of a look. Ooh. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful smell. Beautiful smell. Look at that. Beautiful. And as you can see, it's nearly cooked all the way through. Come in close and have a look at the potato. Look at the potato just break up into two. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. Our meat is nearly ready as well. And what I'll do is, for the last half an hour, I will put my thermometer gauge just in like that. I'll put it a bit on an angle, right onto the bone, and I'll bring it up to about 80 degrees. And then we're going to know it's 100% ready to go. So, before we go, we'll put a bit of salt on our potatoes, just to finish them off. That will give them a little bit of a crunchiness on the outside, and a bit of pepper as well. Now we're going to put this in. I'm having a look now while I'm putting the pepper on what my water levels are like. They're actually quite good, but I'm going to add a little bit more water at the bottom of my tray, just like that, to make sure that it doesn't evaporate completely. So, half an hour to go. We're going to let our temperature gauge bring it up to about 80 degrees. We're going to let it brown, and it'll be ready to eat with the family. Beautiful. There we go. Put that in just like that. Nice. Beautiful. About 15 minutes to go, and I wanted to show you how our wild boar was going without the foil on. So come in close and let's have a bit of a look here. Look at that. As you can see, it's starting to brown up, and so are the potatoes. So we've got another 15 minutes to go. Now, in the meantime, in that 15 minutes, let's prepare our bread. We had some leftover bread for the last couple of days, and what we decided to do is make some beautiful garlic bread. So what we'll do is, very quickly, pre-mixed some garlic, some herbs, and butter, and we have some beautiful ciabatta bread here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half, just like this. Just like that, all the way through. Opa, just like that. And we're going to paste it with our beautiful garlic butter. There we go. Okay, we're just about finished buttering our bread. And the last part of this is to put the foil on. I think we've got enough bread, and I think we've got enough garlic butter as well. There we go. What we'll do is we'll put both pieces on top of each other, just like that. We'll put this away. We'll grab our foil and we'll wrap it up, just like that. What we'll do is we'll cut it in half, like that. Put it in like this, just like that. One piece, and one more bit of foil. For the second piece, just like that. And as I said just before, there's around 15 minutes to go. These won't take much longer than that. Straight into CrossRay BBQ, either side of our beautiful dinner. And I'll see you back in about 10 minutes or 12 minutes to plate it all up. Opa. Okay, it's been 1.5 hours now since we've been cooking our wild boar on the CrossRay BBQ. And just to remind everybody, we've had all 4 burners on high for the entire time. For the first hour, we had it covered with foil, but for the remaining half an hour, the last bit, we've had the foil off. Now, if you come in close, you'll see also we have our garlic bread. And our garlic bread's been cooking there and warming up for around 20 minutes. Beautiful. Now, we are cooking wild boar, so there is a bit of a secret that Jack the Greek likes to do towards the end. So if you come in close, you'll notice I've got some wine. Now what I do is, while it's all nice and hot and cooking still, I pour some red wine over it just like that. Opas. And that will infuse, and that will go through all the way through to the meat, to the bone, and add that beautiful wine flavour to it, and take away some of that gaminess of the wild boar. So what we'll do now is we'll take off our, it's a little bit hot, we'll take out our garlic bread, just like this. We'll turn off our CrossRay BBQ, and we'll just let that sit for a couple of minutes while we cut up our beautiful garlic bread. Now we've got our plate here, so we're going to plate up very soon. It's quite warm there. Let's open it up. Oh, look at that, huh? Look at that beautiful garlic bread. So what we'll do is, we'll just cut that up a little bit more, just like that. Oh. Some small bits we'll put around the edges, like that. I think I can hear a cat next door. Here we go. Just cut a few bits. The kids will love these little bits while they're eating their wild boar with potatoes. We'll put the other one aside. I have no doubt the kids will have that a bit later on. So we've got our plate, and now it's time to get our wild boar. Opa, look at this. All ready to go. Now if we look closely here, I'll see my gauge is sitting on around 71 to 72 degrees. That is perfect. That's exactly where we want to be cooking our beautiful pork. Ooh, that's quite hot too. We'll take that out just like that. Now, move it around. Grab our tongs just here, and we'll plate it just like that. Opa. We'll grab our potatoes. You can smell the wine coming through the pan. Beautiful. So putting all our potatoes around, just like this. And what a beautiful meal this is for any family on a Sunday, a Saturday. It does take about 1.5 hours, as I said, to cook it, and about half an hour to prepare it for the CrossRay BBQ. I think we can put a couple more potatoes, put the onions as well. Beautiful. Oh, bas. And let's just put this away. Back in here for now. Just like that. We'll pack up and clean ourselves. Here. Put that aside. And if we want, we'll just have a quick look. If you want to come in close, let's make a little slice just here to see how our beautiful meat has gone. Look at that. It's just slicing on its own. Beautiful. Beautiful meat. Oh, bus, look at that. Excellent. Cooked all the way through on the CrossRay BBQ. 1.5 hours by Jack the Greek. Now, what a meal. Thank you, Betty and Dimitri from Preston Free Range Poultry and Game for the beautiful wild boar. We put some potatoes, some beautiful garlic bread, and it's time to eat with the family. Bye for now from Jack the Greek. Opa.